was in 5th grade in the computer lab, and I cried. Now it is my last time speaking in front of the entire class, and even though I promised all my friends I would not cry, I might, so please bear with me. It has been an honor to serve as the Greenfield Class of 2016's president for not only this year, but last year as well. Over the past 4 years, we have dominated both in and out of school, with having students excel to college-level courses at a young age, and students starting on varsity sports as early as 7th grade. We have been one of the most spirited classes to ever walk through these halls. That is probably because I made you all join in my love of Spirit Week, but it was a fun time in the end, minus the meltdowns I had. Me, not you, me. It has been a journey here at GHS, because we started in the old building when we were in 8th grade, and are now finishing in the brand new building. We are the last class to ever be in the old building, and the first class to graduate from this one. We sure have learned some lessons. We have learned that we will be beat off the field. We have learned to walk with a purpose. We have learned that Chester tis a cite. We learned that wearing wrestling uniforms while dancing to Beyonce will reveal a lot about ourselves. And we learned that people will call you names, or better yet, the wrong name. Hey Casey, how you doing tonight? We have learned to not put our fingers in joiners. We have learned to not clean it up. We have learned to not yell, it's 12-12 on 12-12 in freshman year and third lunch because Mr. Foreign thinks someone got stabbed. But I was just trying to talk about how it's 12-12-12-12-12. We have learned to lose and we have learned to win. But most importantly, we learned to be a part of life's puzzle. Life is a puzzle and we are all pieces in this puzzle. We give pieces of ourselves to each other. Sometimes we try to force pieces to fit together, and we try to collect as many pieces of each other as we possibly can. In high school, we are more concerned on the amount of pieces that we collect compared to the value of the piece. We do not check to see if it fits in our puzzle. We just force it to work. It is only with the help and support of the special people in our lives that the pieces fit perfectly. They connect together, most of the time instantly, but sometimes it takes a couple tries before we turn it around, come from another angle, and then they connect. It is after high school that we place the value on not only the pieces that other people have given us, but our own pieces as well. We all have a special piece in life's puzzle, and our piece means so much more to others than we can ever know. Our piece can be the missing piece someone needs to finish their puzzle, or it can be a corner piece to help begin someone else's. When doing a puzzle, we typically look at the box to try to figure out what to do and what piece to put where. We make a plan. When completing the puzzle, we keep checking our plan, except our plans do not always work. Things happen that we don't anticipate, like we lose a piece, or we spill coffee all over it. Regardless of what happens to those pieces, they are still a part of our puzzle. We are those pieces. We get lost. We get stuff spilt on us. But even after getting lost or damaged, we still fit. We are still a part of life's puzzle. We still connect regardless of what has happened with the people who love and care about us. I believed at first that my puzzle would make me finish at the end of high school. I thought I would lose all the pieces that I've collected from all of you. But then I realized the puzzle doesn't stop. It just grows and gets bigger. We just add more pieces to it, and we can never lose the pieces that fit because we continuously grow beyond just the borders to create a limitless work of art. As I said earlier, we cannot replace the pieces that fit. We have grown up together, knowing each other from as early as birth, or as late as meeting here at GHS. When thinking towards the future, I was concerned about replacing the pieces of my puzzle that I have collected for my entire life. I grew up on the same street next to Stevie Lively for the past 16 years. We went to the same church, did CCD together, played football together, became best friends. I can't replace that piece with someone new next year because I can't find a person that I've grown up with the same and had the same relationship with. Andrew Toretto and I have been going to the same school since kindergarten, and was my only friend that I saw on the ski slopes. Ben Poirier and I have been playing baseball since Little League. Miranda Kalum and I met at rec basketball and survived driving school together. All of these pieces cannot be replaced next year, and we should not try to replace them. We cannot recreate the magic in our lives by replacing those who mean so much to us with other pieces. Even though our puzzle looks great right now, it looks to be just about done, only a small portion of life's masterpiece is complete. Our lives are just beginning, and although this section is complete, we still have an entire work of art to create. We still have important pieces to discover, and to have more hobbies full of us. And struggle with making pieces fit together. But now is not the time to worry about the rest of the puzzle. Now is the time to reflect on the pieces of each other that we have. Now I will thank the most important pieces in my life and here at GHS. Thank you to my parents for being the best parents in the entire world. I'm going to miss you too long next week. With your endless love and support, I'm able to do what I do. Sorry. Thank you to my sister for being my absolute best friend. I don't know what without you. And I'm sorry I missed the Beyonce concert for this. Thank you to the GHS staff. There are so many of you who have helped me, especially Mr. Garland, Ms. Kinsmith, Ms. Creek, Ms. Wilkins, Mrs. Cloutier, Mrs. Bass. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Mr. Martin, Madame, who I never took French. Who is like a student. Thank you to my coaches over the years, Coach K, Timmy Capeless, Scotty Thayer, Coach Dean, Coach Hickey, and Coach Shu. My last thank yous are to my absolute best friends. I'm listening to my pieces. Claire? You're the same exact person. You're there for me good times and bad times. The words cannot express how they plan for you to be in my life. But it's just so much next year. I don't know a world without Claire this minute. I love you and I will always love you. Grace, I love you. Sorry, I love you too.
I missed that.
When it was the last night before our last first day together, and I was panicking and freaking out, kind of like now. You remember what you told me? You said, okay, I do. You said, always got a FaceTime, always got a car, always got a plane ticket. Don't know where I'll be, but I'll always have a place for you. You were my person, and I don't know where I'd be without you. I never imagined that meeting in middle school we'd be where we are and growing up the way we have. Thank you for everything you've done. You have completed my puzzle. Now, best of luck to everyone in our class. I love you all, and I'm thankful for the pieces you have shared with me. Never forget that we're loud and proud, we bleed green, and we're the class of 2016. Now go share those pieces of yourself that I have learned to love and care about with the rest of the world. Thank you.